No, we got a prayer. Whoa. Chill out. Going to my Saturday morning ritual as of late, which is Chick-fil-A. It's kind of nice because it's always so busy in there. You go in there early in the morning and you walk right up to the counter and there's hardly anybody else in there. It's great. It's been raining the last few days, which it hasn't rained in quite a while. Probably since the last time I put rain on one of my videos, which has been 4 or 5 videos ago, I think. And it's got my watering cycles all screwed up. The pumpkin put on 36 pounds the other day, the first day it rained, because I watered normal, then it rained and put more water on it, I guess. Then the next day, I got scared that it was gonna rot, so I didn't water, hardly watered at all. I don't even know if I did water. And it only gained 18. No, it gained 27, sorry. It gained 36 and 27. The next day was the day that I didn't hardly water at all. How did that work? Anyway, I screwed up and didn't water. Well, I didn't screw up because the other option is it rots and I don't get anything. So I'd rather have a slow growing pumpkin than a dead pumpkin. That said, gained 18 pounds yesterday. And I pulled a quick measure on this morning. I didn't measure all of them, but I usually just pulling over the top just to see how much one dimension grew, and it didn't grow at all. So I hope it's not slowing down. I don't think it is. It happened exactly the time of this rain, so I think it's just the fact that I haven't watered right. I watered again. I watered this morning, even though it's supposed to rain. It really is, the clouds aren't that thick, and I don't think it's going to rain that hard. So I think I did all right there. Supposed to get another 2 days of rain though, at least, maybe 3. So I'm gonna have to monitor the moisture so I don't get too much. It's not so much too much, but too much for too long. That's what makes the rot. Last few days my corn has really jumped up and now it's pushing on the net, the hail net. So we got to do something about that. Let's have a plan. I have a plan. See right up, where is it? Right up there. Corn's pushing into the top, it's pushing in over there. Getting close right here. I put a board in there to kind of hold that up, but I've already broken some of the tassel. So that's not good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the net off of these few bays. We'll loosen it up. And then instead of having the ridge beam run downhill like this, I'm actually gonna run it uphill, just one of them, uphill. And hopefully that is enough to give these room to finish growing. I think all these other ones are small enough because they're already tasseling. They shouldn't get into it any higher than that. If I can keep that big one out of it, I'll be good. And it's every bit 8 foot tall right now. Oh, something stinks over here. Stanky leg. I'm a professional idiot. I'll try this at home. Boy, this sucker is rotten. It's probably a bad sign when you can push the screw halfway through the board with your hand. Woo. Got some humidity this morning. Big time. That's still not there. Gonna have to do this one too. Not all the way though, maybe just half. Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, that's loud. Right in the ear. Sweating. Mm-hmm. Wish the whole garden was this high. It's so nice. Call the fire department, I can't get down. So where I put that post, right next to that corn stalk, the mesh is, it's kind of stretched right there. So even if I pull it tight, there's still a sag right there, if you will. Gives me plenty of room for the other guys to grow. That one, the big one, I could probably still put something up there and get it fixed. The others should be good to go now. It's perfect, and they're protected from the hail still, assuming I don't get a big hailstorm, because it'll take this whole thing down. I will tell you this, I'm glad I watered this morning. I was afraid, and I'm still a little worried about it. It's still pretty wet under there, but the sun's out, it's hot. I pulled the shade back, so the sun will beat down on that area. It's supposed to not even get above 80 today, which is great for the watermelon. This rain has done a body good. It's time to whack another one. Last episode I talked about the last and final pumpkin on the small plant that I thought was already rotten, and it is. It's not good. So I'm gonna pull that off right now, and it's gonna be interesting because it's kind of buried in the plant, and it's big. I'm gonna say it's every bit 35, maybe 40 pounds. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you got leaves around you and all that crap, and you're trying to dig down in there to get it, it's not gonna be fun. Get out our junk knife. I have a different knife. This is the one I cut stuff off of this plant with, just in case this plant has a disease. I have a totally different knife, different set of clippers that I use on my good plant. I didn't plan for these pumpkins to be on this plant. I just let them grow. This is going to be disgusting. The stem is huge. Oh man, it might be heavier than I think. Oh, Christmas. Oh gosh. What's scaring me is all these pumpkins that were on this foam board, the bottoms are rotten. I don't know if that's the cause of this or if the pumpkins were rotten and that's what happened. I have fans on the big pumpkin now to keep the bottom dry. because I'm scared that this is why. And I didn't get sand underneath it because I'm a rookie, and the pumpkin grew huge in a matter of a week and I couldn't do anything about it anymore. The stem is huge. The stem on this one's bigger than that one. So a funny thing happened. I can't really see where I'm walking. I was just editing the video for this week and realized I better stop walking. And I realized I didn't do an update on the pumpkin, the big one. So I'm going out here in the middle of the night to do a quick update. So I'm not leaving you hanging. So here we are, we're out here. Here's the big boy. Back up a little bit. It's hard to tell, but the condition's a little rough right now. I don't know if it was the weather, I don't know if it's got something, but the gains have been almost nothing lately. It actually, Sunday it gained absolutely nothing, and Monday picked up, gained 13, and then today it gained 5. So today it was nice, a normal day. I watered a little less than normal, but weather was normal, no rain. So tomorrow I'll get back on the regular watering schedule. We'll see if it picks up. If not, it might have something that I can't cure. I did get a little bit more rot on the stem. I have some dots on the pumpkin that are showing up, real tiny little dark dots. And you know, it's just hard to tell what's going on with it. Measurement wise, it's at 740 pounds. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do if for some reason this thing takes a dump and it won't grow anymore. I'm gonna find somebody locally who has a scale, get it weighed, and get the seeds out of it, I guess. You know, there's not a whole lot else I can do. I will say this, it's got some life left in it right here. This knob grew considerably today. Before it was this knob and then it just kind of went flat, so I think it's got some life left. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep pushing it. So we'll see. Kind of bad news, but I'm at 740. We'll see where it ends up. And that's that.